The social life of political revolutionaries. There are daily interactions, relationships, and categories imposed upon us that we do not choose. But today, it still demands emphasizing that the world is out there. Our human life is social and interactive. Combined with the dogmatic slogan, "Everything is political," one could mistakenly assume that all of social life, meaning anything that gets us outside of ourselves, is a potential opportunity for engaging politically. This involuntary participation contrasts the strategic intention of the political practice of social insertion, which aims to facilitate the passive relationships of society, with their cooperative movements and internal contradictions, toward a social transformation. Of course, everyday life is not beyond radical engagement, but successfully inserting politics into social life would need theory, strategy, and coordination with others. It would need a political program. A collective plan serves as the drive and source of information for individual actions inside of the quotidian. Otherwise, personal opinions and reactivity encounter material realities in unideal, fruitless, and counterproductive ways. Without a program, families, classrooms, friend groups, and workplace interactions do not constitute a political front. This also means that regardless of their necessity, similar to fundamental material needs like eating and socializing, self-care and vibe checks are not political. They're social. And that's not pejorative classification, because it is social life, not electoral or political projects, that has the potential for transforming society. Political engagement is knowing that you've drawn a line, and that now you have to take sides. Since social life exists with or without political lines, an individual attempting to act politically in the world must first turn away from the groups that already exist, toward a specific group with a high level of trust. This new group forms political lines together, so that they can socially insert revolutionary ideas and practices without being isolated and drowned out by the world as it is right now. Politics from the perspective of the specific group is synonymous with support of others. And if this support is to be reciprocal and liberating, it must be along mutually established lines. In pairing the potential of the social level with a collectively constructed political program, the fundamental choice is created. The question, which will be asked repeatedly when attempting to realize the program, is: stick to the program or not? Revolutionary tactics may include branding, the use of spectacle, and public relations. But if there's any hope for employing them in a revolutionary way, strategy cannot be determined by perpetuating the capitalist concepts of value. An intentional and voluntary group establishes its own utility, and as such is immune to capitalist commodification, an unavoidable fact of today's social life. Additionally, this kind of political positioning is not personal, because it is both formed and realized through the interaction of people. Transformation on the social level requires politics that are social, from the beginning and throughout their practice. A specific political group can both reinforce and hold other people accountable. Moreover, this responsibility does not only apply to the end goal or the political line. It's also about well-being of the group and its members. This distinguishes it from the involuntary, all-encompassing groups that we cannot change individually. A specific political group is revolutionary in its constituency, as well as in its actions and effects. Regrouping politically and reinserting socially are revolutionary phenomena that bring into question the idea of any group where everyone is a passive member. Revolutionary politics is about rejecting self-centeredness in the form of individualism and opportunism. In order to realize a truly liberating social revolution, politics has to reform itself into an engine that can power the social level of engagement, without leading or controlling it. For this reason, a specific group is not a power center, and it does not aim to become one. And though the social level can, will, and should be defined differently by various political groups, no matter what, it must be defined by a collectively formalized political program. Otherwise, our political victories will be bound by the social life that currently exists, the one that revolutionary politics means to transform. The specific group is a move toward a new social life overall, one of intentionality and freedom.